At 16, my family kicked me out after my adopted sister framed me. 10 years later, she confessed, but it was too late. They'd already destroyed me. I was 16 when my parents sat me down at the kitchen table, faces cold as stone. My adopted sister, Melissa, stood in the doorway, tears streaming down her face, phone clutched in her trembling hand. "We saw the messages," my dad said. "The threats you've been sending Melissa, the horrible things you said about her being adopted." My stomach dropped. "What messages?" "I never." Mom cut me off. "Don't lie. She showed us everything. Screenshots don't lie." Melissa's sobs got louder. "I just wanted a family. Why does he hate me so much?" I stared at her, genuinely confused. We'd gotten along fine. Sure, I was quiet and kept to myself, but I'd never said anything cruel to her. "Can I see the messages?" I asked. Dad slammed his hand on the table. "We've seen enough. Pack your things. You have until tomorrow morning." That night I barely slept. I kept replaying every interaction with Melissa, searching for what I'd done wrong. Nothing made sense. The next morning, I stuffed clothes into a backpack while Mom watched from the doorway, arms crossed. "I really thought we raised you better than this," she said quietly. "I didn't do anything," I whispered. She just shook her head and walked away. My Aunt Diane let me crash on her couch for a few weeks, but the family had already made up their minds. Uncle Mark called me a disappointment. Grandma stopped answering my calls. Extended family blocked me on social media. Melissa posted about surviving abuse from a toxic sibling, and everyone rallied around her. I was 16, homeless, and completely alone. I bounced between shelters and friends' couches, finished high school by sheer stubbornness, and worked 3 jobs to pay for community college. Every birthday, every holiday, I'd check my phone hoping for something from them. Nothing. Years blurred together. I built a life from nothing. Got my degree, landed a decent job in accounting, saved aggressively. By 26, I had my own apartment and a small circle of friends who actually knew me. I'd made peace with the fact that my family was gone forever. Then last month, my phone rang. Unknown number. "Hello, it's me, Melissa. My blood ran cold. I need to talk to you in person. Please." Something in her voice, broken and desperate, made me agree to meet at a coffee shop. She looked terrible. Dark circles, chewed nails, fidgeting constantly. "I'm so sorry." She started immediately. "For what happened? For everything. What are you talking about?" My voice came out flat. She took a shaky breath. "I made it all up. The messages, the screenshots. I faked everything. You never said any of those things." The coffee shop noise faded to static. "Why?" She started crying. "I was 14 and stupid and jealous. You had their attention before I came along. You were their real son. I wanted to be the favorite, so I destroyed you to make myself look better. You've known for 10 years that you lied." She nodded miserably. "I told Mom and Dad the truth 2 weeks ago. They want to talk to you. Make things right." I laughed. This cold, hollow sound. "Make things right, Melissa. I was 16. You know what happened after they threw me out? I slept in my car for 3 months. I ate from gas station trash cans. I nearly froze to death one winter because the shelter was full." Her face crumpled. "I know. You don't know anything." I cut her off. "You destroyed a child because you wanted to be special. And now what? You feel guilty? So, I'm supposed to forgive everyone. Welcome them back. They're really sorry. Dad's been crying every night." "Good." I stood up. "Tell them I got their message loud and clear 10 years ago. I'm not their son anymore. I haven't been since they chose to believe a lie without even asking me to defend myself. They made their choice. I've made mine." I walked out and blocked her number. 2 days later, my parents showed up at my apartment building. I watched them from my window standing at the intercom, eventually leaving. They came back 3 more times. I never answered. Sometimes families can't be fixed. Not because forgiveness is impossible, but because some wounds don't heal. They didn't just kick me out. They taught me I was disposable. That lesson stuck. I built a good life without them. And that life doesn't have room for people who threw me away when it was convenient. Last week, I got a letter in the mail. My dad's handwriting. I threw it away without opening it.